It's certainly been an interesting run for Jaguar and Land Rover as of late. It seems the goal is to tap into the perceived emotional attachments that arise out of the idea that both Jaguar and Land Rover individually represent. To that end, each brand will become unified under a singular entity known as JLR. And under that banner, there will exist what JLR refers to as a house of brands. We've apparently entered the Game of Thrones era for Jaguar and Land Rover. Despite some folks screaming it's the end times for JLR, that doesn't seem to be the case. The various arms are being rebranded, though into their own sub-brands under that larger JLR banner, thus the idea of a house of brands. And those brands are going to be Jaguar, Range Rover, Discovery, and Defender. You'll notice there's no mention of Land Rover, but JLR has stated that the Land Rover badge will still be placed on its SUVs. In fact, they call it a trust mark. Still, this move isn't terribly surprising. After all, Land Rover has positioned its model lineup as separate arms of the brand for a few years now. Each one serves a different sort of customer where the idea of a luxury SUV is central, but what that SUV can do is the differentiator. With Jaguar, the future is a bit different. The goal here is to reinvent Jaguar as an even more upscale automotive competitor, and it will be a solely electric brand as well. The first model to arrive as a member of this new house of brands with a Jaguar badge will be a four-door Grand Tourer. The targeted price is north of $120,000, and the targeted range is a rather ambitious figure of nearly 435 miles. Jaguar says it wants to battle it out with the likes of Bentley. To do that, the automaker is going to invest well over $1 billion in a new electric platform. It's called the Jaguar Electrified Architecture, and should serve as the base upon which the future crop of Jaguars are built. JLR's Chief Creative Officer, Jerry McGovern, knows this is an important move and calls it a pivotal moment in Jaguar's history. He also states that the next generation of Jaguar vehicles will understand the glorious designs of the past, yet be radically reimagined. He's gone so far as to say they will shock and be fearless. And apparently the first new model is far closer than you might think. JLR says its electric GT will go on sale in certain markets by next year, with actual vehicle deliveries slated for 2025. This all feels incredibly ambitious, but there's also a lot of money being invested to make it happen. Beyond the money earmarked for that Jaguar platform, more than $18 billion is set to be invested over the course of the next 5 years to further electrify not just Jaguar, but also the various Land Rover-based brands. I hope it all works out, as it would be amazing to see Jaguar evolve into something amazing, even if I'll certainly miss the glorious exhaust notes the cars have produced over the years. And I'm not too worried about Land Rover, as I don't see those going away anytime soon.